Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, this is Pinkie, and I'm going to bring you an update on a story that's been going on for the past week or two. Okay, I'm quite sure a lot of you all already heard about it. It went viral um, when during the at the very beginning. It did. So I'm going to bring you an update on that story. The story you all probably know about it. The Austin security guard that quits during the interview and was blamed actually for the attack. But before I get too into it, let me just make sure I just say everything is alleged. This is my opinion only. And this video was made for educational and entertainment purposes only. Also, everything on this channel is covered under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Now, let's go ahead and get these ground rules out of the way. Make sure you hit that like button. That's the thumbs up. I need you all to hit that like button on my channel. And also make sure you go over to Pink Global and hit the thumbs up button on that. That is one of my new channels, only been started for 30 days now. It's only 30 days into its opening. And also, I need you to go ahead and do one more thing. You need to follow me on both channels, Pinkie the Housewife and Pink Global. So if you can follow me on Pinkie the Housewife, you're going to have to hit that subscribe button though. But still hit the like button on both channels as well in the subscribe button. So what you're going to do, hit the like button, then subscribe on both channels. And if you can do those things for me, I will say thank you very much. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into this story. Like I said, everybody's probably heard about this story here, which is his name is Percy Payne. He's 38 years old. Okay, and he's a security guard in Austin, Texas. Okay, but let me just give you a little bit before we get into it. He actually was doing an interview with I think it was Fox 7, one of the news station, local news stations, and his supervisor walks up and telling company policy you're not allowed to give an interview in uniform. But the way she said it and the way she did it, it was just outrageous. I never seen nobody act like that. Okay? She was acting hostile, in my opinion. Maybe it's just my opinion, but she was acting kind of hostile. Okay? But anyway, so he decided to take the shirt off. And then she's still acting hostile, a little off. But anyway, so he took the shirt off. And, and she gonna still keep going on. It's like, woman, be quiet. So he just gave her the uniform, said he quit. But although he quit, there's beauty at the end of this rainbow. Okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Because like I said, it's beauty at the end of this rainbow. All right. So let me just go ahead and get ready to share my screen with you. Just give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. I got my screen up for you guys. And this is Fox 7, Austin. It said, Austin security guard who quit after being blamed for the attack starts new job. Oh, I'm going to give a clap on that. Got a new job. He got a new job. Okay? So that is awesome. That's the way it works in Texas. Okay? Now this story here with Fox 7, it was is by and published by John Krinjak, okay? And this story was written July the 1st. So that was just 2 days ago, no, 3 days ago, okay? And this is 8:22 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's what time it is in Texas, Central Standard. time. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to let you watch this video first. Okay, here we go.
When you buy 10
I hate all these commercials. Let me just fast forward through this commercial. Here we go back. You know, I can't deal with all those ads and commercials. Okay, here we go.
Monday was Percy Payne's first day on the job.
They've been having me train today.
In his new position at Central Texas Gun Works in South Austin.
I think he's going to be a wonderful addition to the team.
It's actually been real nice. The whole environment, like, it's positive energy here, and I like it.
It's been a whirlwind week for Payne, who's a security guard by trade. Last Monday, he was attacked by two young men while working in a building in East Austin. Payne was trying to detain the teens after they snuck into the private garage and started messing with his car. On Wednesday, Payne shared his story with me.
That's when the assault started to happen.
But was interrupted by his supervisor with previous security, who told him,
"We have a policy, you're not supposed to do any interviews in your uniform."
Even though the attack happened at work, the argument ended with Payne quitting and his boss blaming him for the attack.
You touched him.
Is it my fault?
I would say yes, every bit of it is your fault.
Okay.
I felt the need to step in. I said, man, this guy deserves.
Let me just say this. That was outrageous. That was not his fault. What do he supposed to do? Just stand there and let the two little robbers, steal his car, take his car, and do whatever they want to? Probably taking his car probably wouldn't have been the last thing. They probably would have wanted to break in somewhere. Why would you just stand there? This man was protecting his property, but also he's a security guard. His car was on the property. At work, do you just stand by and say, let me just call the popo and let them handle it? No. She needs to be fired, just in my opinion. Just in my opinion. And, you know, I have a right to voice my opinion. I think she should be fired. She needs a new job.
Deserves a better job.
After seeing our story, Central Texas Gunworks owner Michael Cargill gave Payne his number and hired him on the spot.
I don't know. I was actually just lost for words. I'm like, wow, is this for real?
Today, Payne's focus is gun sales,
I hope you're over here.
working with customers, running background checks.
First day went awesome.
But Cargill wants to see him back on the security beat.
We're going to get him certified as a level 3 security officer where he can be armed as a security officer and then get him some night work.
Feel very blessed, and I'm just very grateful.
Payne said,
Okay, since that is spinning, we're going to go ahead and stop that one. And let's go ahead and get into it, and then I'll show you another video. Austin, Texas. An Austin security guard who quit his job during a Fox 7 interview started a new job on Monday, July 1st, exactly 1 week after two trespassers attacked him at work. You have a right to defend yourself. Percy Payne, 33, quit after his former boss blamed him for the assault. His new employer saw our story and hired Payne right away. Thank God somebody got some sense. Payne began his new job on Monday at Central Texas Gun Works in South Austin. They've been having me trained today, said Payne. It's actually been real nice. The whole environment is positive energy here, and I like it. I think he's going to be a wonderful addition to the team, said Central Texas Gun Works owner Michael Cargill. It's been a whirlwind week for Payne, who's a security guard by trade. On June 24th, he was attacked by two young men while working at a building in East Austin. Payne was trying to detain the teens after they snuck into the private garage and stopped messing with his car. On Wednesday, June 26th, Payne shared his story with Fox 7, but was interrupted by his supervisor with Pavey Security, who told him, "We have a policy that you're not supposed to do any interviews in your uniform." The argument ended with Payne quitting and his boss blaming him for the attack. I felt the need to step in, said Cargill, and I said, "Man, this guy deserves a better job." After seeing our story, Cargill gave Payne his number and hired him right on the spot. I was actually just lost for words. And I'm like, "Wow, is this for real?" said Payne. On Monday, Payne focus was gun sales, working with customers, and running background checks. Okay. First day went well. First day went awesome, said Payne, but Cargill wants to see him back on the security beat. We're going to get him certified as a level 3 security officer, where he can be armed as a security officer, and then get him some night work, said Cargill. "I'm very excited for that part," said Payne. "I feel very blessed. I'm just very grateful." Payne said the best part is being able to teach his 14-year-old son an important life lesson. "Know your worth," said Payne. "If you know you're good at it and you know what you're doing, prove them wrong and use that as momentum." Fox 7 reached out Monday night to Payne's former employer, PV Security. A rep for the company declined to say whether his old supervisor still had a job, but did send a statement saying, "We take this situation very seriously. Our team has been conducting our own investigation, and is taking the appropriate action." Austin police continue to investigate last Monday attack as an assault, aggravated assault. At last check, no arrest has been made. Okay, and let's go ahead and get into the next video.
Says at his security job Monday night at 6th and Brushy, he saw two young men going inside this underground garage, the door stuck open. He believes they were trying to steal his car. He tried to detain them and says they attacked him. Payne had to call 911 twice for an officer to respond. During Fox 7's interview earlier this week, his supervisor walked up and told him there's a policy against doing interviews in uniform. Things escalated with Payne deciding to quit.
Take your uniform off?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But they kept arguing.
You touched him.
Is it my fault?
I would say yes, every bit of it is your fault.
Payne, speaking to us Friday, talks about the attention he's gotten.
It's overwhelming, but I really do appreciate all the positive energy and everything that's been happening.
When asked if he was worried about what came next after he quit,
In a way I was, but I still had to think positive. I got a whole kid with me, so I got to think positive. So if he see me worrying, he gonna worry.
And after thinking he had to job search,
I woke up the next morning, was about to really get on Indeed and just start scrolling, because I know I've been looking in the medical field and a lot of stuff, but something keeps drawing me back to security.
That's where Michael Cargill came in, seeing our story on social media.
He deserved better. That was just insane. The fact that he was in that predicament in the first place, and the fact that his supervisor was blaming him, his company was blaming him as the person that was in the wrong.
He made the decision to hire him just like that.
That is the first time me hiring someone, not knowing anything about that person, not knowing anything about their background. But the fact that he's a level 2 security officer, that tells me he has a good background. So, hey, I'm confident he's going to be an outstanding person.
Payne will be starting his new job Monday.
He's level 2 security, unarmed. I'll make him a level 3, an armed security guard. I'll give him the training.
Blessing. You know, I'm like, yeah, this is a blessing. So I'm going to take this. This is an opportunity. It's a doorway. I'm going to take it. It can lead anywhere.
Gosh, that was great on that. And let's see what the last part shows, okay?
When you buy 10 tickets on Vivid Seats and you buy 10 tickets on Vivid Seats, you get the 11th ticket free. I wonder what my 11th will be.
Actually, going to throw that attack.
E6 and Brushy.
Living rent
It all
free in a
started
hockey player's
around
head.
9:30.
Or maybe just make some noise.
Who's that? Okay, I don't know what that was. Okay. Let me see. Here we go. Let me just go back to it now. And so you can see where all this started from.
Expected his shift to go Monday night at this office building on
Here it is.
was not how security guard Percy Payne expected his
Of
shift to
the
go
kid.
Monday night at this office building on East 6th and Brushy. It all started around 9:30 when he spotted on surveillance video two guys going inside the private underground garage. The door was apparently stuck open.
I witnessed two young Hispanic males on two electric scooters.
He went downstairs to check it out and he says he saw the teens messing around with his personal car.
One individual was at my driver door with his back to me, looking back. The other individual was at my passenger door, facing me, being a lookout.
The suspects saw him and ran off. He chased after them and says he tried to detain them until someone could call the cops. Then things got physical.
Young individual tried to run me over with his scooter multiple times, and then that's when they started to assault.
Payne says he noticed a screwdriver in one of their pockets.
I heard the individual say, "Hold him," and that's when he went for the screwdriver to try to stab me. I let them go and immediately went to get my work phone to call 911.
Payne told the dispatcher he wasn't hurt badly enough to require EMS, but needed an officer to respond because of what happened to him.
Even though I told her I got assaulted, she told me we will not be sending police officers out there because they did not steal your car. And that is when I hung up.
He called 911 again a few minutes later.
I got a different operator. I told her the situation. She apologized.
About an hour after that, an officer did arrive who Payne says was very helpful, and the attack is being investigated by detectives as an aggravated assault.
Officer told me that call should have been an emergency case.
APD telling Fox 7 Wednesday night they listened to both 911 calls and, quote, it sounds like it was handled correctly and within policy. APD says an officer didn't respond the first time because it didn't meet certain criteria. Quote, the suspects were no longer on scene in this case. The caller stated that he was fine, did not need EMS, and no vehicle was stolen. So we would not respond to an attempted car break-in or a stolen vehicle attempt.
I don't think that it was taken as seriously as it should have been.
It was as we were discussing this that Payne's supervisor with Preby Security walked up and asked him to stop talking with us while he was on the job.
We are very sorry that happened to you. We have a policy. You're not supposed to do any interviews in your uniform. If you want to do this as a private citizen, you can.
I understand what you're saying, but it's also my safety.
And
this is the only way my situation will get out there.
Things escalated with Percy making the decision to quit.
Take your uniform off.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
But the argument continued.
Look, Percy,
I'm
I
pretty
wouldn't
sure.
have grabbed him. I wouldn't have touched him.
Excuse me.
You touched him.
Is it my fault?
I would say yes. Every bit of it is your fault.
Okay. Thank you. Here you go.
No worries.
The fact that my supervisor basically told me it was my fault that I got assaulted, that let me know all I needed to know.
Now, tonight, Payne tells me he does not regret walking away from his job. I did speak on the phone with someone from Preby Security earlier this evening who said, quote, we are in the process of gathering details. We have been made aware of it and are looking into the situation. Now, Payne says the suspects appear to be between the ages of 17 and 20. He says he is physically doing okay, but if you have any information, you're urged to call APD. We're live in East Austin tonight. I'm John Krinjak, Fox 7 Austin News.
Okay, guys. Hope you all happy to hear that Percy Payne actually, I'm sorry, Percy Payne actually got a new job. That was the best part about it. He actually got a new job. Okay. I did not like the way the supervisor handled the situation. the way she was talking to him, and then escalated the situation from there. In my experience, well, and the way I think is that I don't think she's a great supervisor. She can de-escalate things easily without getting hot under the collar herself. Maybe she doesn't have the experience, people skills. Sometimes people don't have people skills. And if you don't have people skills and knows how to de-escalate a situation, first of all, you shouldn't be over anybody because you need to be under somebody so they can teach you or so you can learn. But anyway, that's just my opinion. All right. But I'm just glad. Let me just put up this warning because it was some images and that was maybe disturbing because they was fighting. There was a little tussle and stuff going on where those teams was trying to overcome the security guard. So I'd just rather put that up than not have it up. Okay. And also, I do want to thank everybody for. Oh, let me just show you Percy one more time. He got a new job. Okay. And I think he got a better job because he's going to be a level 3 security officer with a gun, without. He won't be a level 2 no more without a gun. He's going to be a level 3. He's moving on up. And I bet you the pay is probably better too. So somebody is going to get a great employee, somebody that works hard. Good luck on your new job, Percy Payne, and all the blessings to you and your family. I loved it. I love that story, guys. That's what we need in this world. More things like that. Good stories. All right. Thank you, guys. You all have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you another day. Bye-bye. Oh, let me get that music out of here. Bye-bye.